Hi there and welcome to this third video of our MCOM Leadership Series. I am Dan at danliberto.com and I'm excited to be here with you. And I hope that the previous videos have been a benefit to you and that you've had the opportunity to reflect and to work through the worksheets, and perhaps maybe you've identified some areas in mindset and character that need to be shored up, and therefore you've identified or established key disciplines that can be executed on a regular basis, slowly start to change habits and behavior, get you back on track to who you want to be and where you want to go. And it's been extremely fulfilling for me to receive the feedback that I have from you guys, to see the impact that the MCOM leadership program is having on your life and on your leadership is just wonderful to be a part of, and I'm happy to be on this journey with you. So thank you so much for that feedback, and keep it coming. But today we're going to talk about your attitude. We're going to talk about brand. Now, a brand, everybody has brand preferences, whether it's the automobiles we drive or the smartphones that we carry. We have brands, which is the presentation, and it identifies who and what we know, like, and trust, right? Well, you and I also present a brand. We put out a brand, and it's how we interact with the people around us, including ourselves. And a huge part of that brand is our attitude. John Maxwell said, people may hear your words, but they feel your attitude. I recently spent some time in Peru, and there was a young street vendor, and he would meet us at the entrance to our hotel each and every day, and he was very unique. Instead of like most street vendors, hey, bye, 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 bye. Instead, he engaged with us. He connected with us. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, sir. How are you today? How are you enjoying your vacation? Now, he was a young artist, and I've been trying to get a picture of John Wayne, not John Maxwell, but John Wayne, on the walls of Casa de Liberto for 25 years without success. So this is clearly not an area I have influence in. But my wife, she looked through his stuff and nothing really moved her to buy. But he continued to present himself and to engage with us and to connect with us. What are you planning on doing today? Are you enjoying your vacation? And it was that presentation, that attitude, that influenced me to become a customer. See, if we want real change in your life, in my life, we have to work on our thoughts, which we talked about in video number 1. Got to work on our attitude, which we're going to talk about today. Got to work on our skills, which the MCOM leadership program overall is infusing a lot of that. And we've got to work on our communication. See, we have got to win on the inside before we can win on the outside. See, if you focus on character and attitude, your reputation or your brand will take care of itself. So here are 3 key winning areas that we're going to talk about very briefly today on this call regarding attitude. And the first one is, it's a choice. We decide each and every day whether we put on a smile or whether we put on a frown. Viktor Frankl, who wrote a book, Man's Search for Meaning, which is a very good book, difficult read, but very good book. He is a noted psychotherapist and a Holocaust survivor. And one of the quotes is, everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances. See, your attitude is like a price tag hanging around your neck, showing the world your value. So don't complain. Take ownership. No whining. Oh, and here's the thing. We all have those things in the past we regret and wish we hadn't done, but we did them. Then you can do about it. So forgive yourself for the past and move forward. See, how you feel about your past and your future goes a long way to your attitude, and your attitude goes a long way to your career and your life. Now, because we're in a fallen world and nothing is perfect, there are those attitude attackers that we need to be prepared for. We need to equip ourselves for. And here they are very briefly: discouragement, problems, problems. We focus on the obstacle instead of the opportunity. Change. If we are truly wanting to grow our leadership, change is inevitable. John Maxwell says that, so expect the change. Fear. Don't let fear be the strong man in your head. Failure. Rewrite the context of that. Failure is merely the stepping stones to success. See, it's by our attitude we decide to read or not to read. John Maxwell says that leaders are readers. By our attitude, we decide to act or to procrastinate, to blame others or to blame ourselves, to progress or to recede. Now, here's a couple of things to focus on or reflect on. Identify which of the traps that I mentioned above, discouragement, change, so forth, which of these traps are you falling into? Which of these traps are you falling into? So make a note of that right now. All right, the second thing I want to talk about is your strength zone. Attitude is one of Maxwell's 21 indispensable qualities. And here's the deal, write this down. Nothing can stop you with the right attitude. Nothing can help you without it. Now, operating in your strengths, in your talents, in your gifts, the way you were designed, the way you were created, that's going to keep your attitude as such because you're comfortable, because you are in tune with the way you were designed. So when you operate in your areas of strength and passion, you avoid things such as indifference. Casualness creates casualties. It avoids indecision, worry, doubt, and pessimism. Oh, and here's the thing. When you're operating in your strengths, don't take yourself so seriously. Laughter is the best medicine, and humor relieves tensions. So don't take yourself so seriously. You don't have to be a joke teller, but don't take yourself so seriously. Massive success comes from teams, and teams are built with an infection of vision and positive attitude. Allow life to be fun. Positive attitudes, write this down. Positive attitudes can make even a team with average talent accomplish amazing things. But the flip side of that is one bad apple can take a team with amazing talents and make them average. So identify which of the mindsets are keeping you from operating in your strength zones. Is it indecision? Is it indifference? The third thing we're going to talk about is we're going to close it with gratitude. A big part of your attitude is taking an inventory of your blessings. Gratitude helps prevent the 3 diseases that affect a leader's influence and attitude. And those 3 things are pride, isolation, and selfishness. You see, life is a gift. It wasn't earned. It was given to us. And what we do with that gift is our gift back. What we appreciate, appreciates. So begin right now to take an inventory of those blessings you have, things you didn't earn, but you're thankful to have them. Write down your blessings right now. Start to take an inventory, and you can't help but be thankful. See, our attitude is constantly being shaped by who we are, what's around us, what we hear, what we feel, and how we see ourselves. Who influences you, how you look to others, and your security and status. So guard your heart and mind. It is never too late for a person to change his attitude. Your attitude is still under construction, so be thankful. Until next time, Dan at danliberto.com. Take care.